failed, I got academic record yakomangana distinction uyenzani? Because I need to calculate the things. So one mistake. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another sit down video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, and if you are a new subscriber, Sagala my boy, and become a part of my subscribers, a part of my YouTube channel, a part of my family, a part of everything that gotta do with me and this channel. Like, someone is cooking in the common area now for awkward recording because I feel like they can hear me talking to myself, because literally you hear me talking to my camera. For you guys, I'm talking to you and you and you. But so today I will be speaking on semester 1 recap, like a summary of how my semester 1 went, things I went through, like the test, the whole setup of semester 1 and how it treated me and how I went through it and how I conquered. Because one thing about me, siyakonkarisha. Is the recap. Right, first of all, this beautiful lady over here, the course that I'm doing is I'm doing a Bachelor of Commerce in Economics and Econometrics. So it's BCom Economics and Econometrics at the University of Transbeck. Right, yeah. So I'm doing second year for my course. First year was completely online, and then came second year, dog. When I saw venues on my timetable, because last year my timetable, right, I had my timetable, the slots and everything, and the venue was written online, right? Obviously that means like uzo attend a blackboard. Now it was venues like Amadeus, APK, what, I was like, so Uchi Sanjay gone, straight out the window. Now you have to be a real student. And the last time I was a real student was literally in matric. I was an honest and straightforward student who studied hard and practiced and everything. And yeah, right. First year, I think UJ was one of the few universities that went into contact from Jan, because I just found out recently now that other schools were online literally the whole time in semester 1, like Wits and UP. I was like, hey bro, because they're only starting like posting attending now and everything. I've been going since March. Got it last class now every week. Even like sometimes I don't even attend, honestly, because attending is just not my brand. But okay, so second year now, we back to what is this, contact classes and writing tests without your book open. We're back to that. We're back to cramming everything. Like, guys, thinking jelly, you know, mafunda ingangeni, and you're forced to cram. We're back to so back to that, like cramming and making sure that you understand everything without help of dovetting through your notes. Okay, I had 5 modules, right? 5. In that 5, 4 were like compulsory, right? And then the 5th one is an elective. An elective being something you choose yourself. There's 4 options, right, within the electives that you have to pick, right? You have to pick 1 out of 4. I picked quantitative economics. That is the recommended one if you are doing a Bachelor of Commerce in Economics and Econometrics, because quantitative economics, let me just call it quants. Quant is basically, so yeah, the elective I picked is quantitative economics. And then there's 4 electives. You can either pick business management, investment, quant, which is the one I picked, and what's the other one? Consumer behavior, right? I feel like the most common ones is business management, investment. A lot of people picked investment and quant. I haven't like seen anyone doing consumer behavior actually. Like I wonder, maybe I should socialize more, but most people that I know either do business, investment, or quants. Okay, sharp, I explained, have 5 modules. The 5th one was an elective that I picked, which is maths, basically maths, mathematics for economists or whatever. Okay, and then the other one, the first other module is called labor economics. Labor economics is basically just dissecting things that happen in the labor market, like looking at individual laborers, what they go through as laborers, and looking at the firms, what they go through before they hire labor and all of that, like the time, the wages, the graphs, the strikes, because I mean in the labor market strikes happen, and those were basically the vibes in that module. And then the other one is microeconomics, micro, whatever. Like microeconomics is basically the goods market, the foreign market, calculating, we do calculate the GDP, the financial market, deriving, it has a lot of maths as well, deriving the formulas, blah blah blah, and graphs, of which I enjoyed actually, because this is why I picked this course. Those are the things that stimulate my brain and make me excited for these things. Okay, then the other one, what was it? The worst module of my life. Oh my god. So the 3rd module is economics philosophy, which is basically the history of economics, like all the people who came up with like the concepts, like I don't know if you guys know the names, but Karl Marx, I think that's the only one I remember. Who's the other one? David Ricardo, who's that person? CPF. Honestly, this module was theory, so that's all you could have done. Hey, CPF, and just move along with your life. The questions they would ask though, we even did at the end of everything, we did Bitcoin and all of that. They asked us what Bitcoin is in the exam. I was like, oh isn't this supposed to be about philosophy and history? Now Bitcoin is a guy. And then we have number 4, which is econometrics. This one, like, I have mixed feelings about it, man. I liked it at first, and then I was just like, damn, nigga, what's going on? What's going on in here? Econometrics is basically statistics. Yeah, that's literally it. So I don't know how to feel about it, because even when I think about it, I feel traumatized. Like I have trauma from this module, because it put me through so much. Like it would take me like maybe 2 days to grasp a concept and fully understand. So that's what econometrics is. And then quant is basically mathematics. We were doing mostly algebra, vector, linear algebra. What is this? I forgot these things, honestly. Anyways, okay, sharp. So now, first of all, I had 5 modules, sharp. I will declare that I passed all of them. I passed all of them, and we conquered the semester, although it was hard. And within that process, I failed officially, like an official fail that is below 50. 2 tests, imagine. So I think it was macroeconomics. I got 48, and that was because the test was online and my laptop literally crashed. You had to oops, your laptop, and then I had to restart. And like when I was restarting, I had like, there's a time frame, Manisha, we had to finish at 8:30, and I think my laptop crashed at 20 to 8. So I had 30 plus 20, 50 minutes to I even had to write on my iPad because my laptop was taking too long to restart. But the good thing, the reason I didn't panic with this module, because I ended up getting a distinction for this module, because there was like after every 2 chapters there was a test. So the first test I did very well. It was online as well. I did I did very well. And then the second test was the flop. Then the third test I did. Then the last 5 tests, and then they pick your best 3. So my best 3 were the first test, the last 2, because I was like, ain't no way, my boy, ain't no way. And then the first 2 were online, and then the last 3 were on campus. That was the test that I failed, but then it got nullified because of the whole situation of writing 5 tests and they pick your best 3 and compute your mark, right? Sharp. Okay, the other test that I failed was quantitative economics, maths. To be honest, looking back, I deserved to fail. Like, I deserved to fail that first test, because as much as I did try to work hard, when I collected my paper, right? Okay, when I go through it, I was like, next one, exam. Okay, sharp. I failed. I got no, I'm not telling you guys. Just know what's in drink toilet below 50. Okay, now guys, I was panicking because like this module doesn't have a lot of tests. It only had 2 semester tests, and this one is a fail. That means the next one I have to. Guys, when I got those marks, right, when I checked my U-Link, and I'm like, it's my I left everything I was doing and started preparing for my second test, because I was like, I left everything and went to prepare for. I think I prepared sometimes. Then the next test I did well, and then what had happened was a lot of people were failing. Thank you to all of us who failed, because if it was only me, with that failed mark. But then the lecturer noticed that a lot of people didn't do well, and then she gave us an extra opportunity, like a last test, to help improve your mark. And then if that mark is higher than your previous test, she will take the best 2 out of the 3 that you wrote. Sharp. And then to that, so the other 2 tests I made sure that I did well. The other one, like, I got a 70. I was like, mathematician who, my nigga, what? So then my fail got nullified. So those fails were basically just a lesson to just shake me up, because they don't even count in my academic record right now, but I feel like they counted towards character building and a whole lot of things. So in the end, I passed all my modules and I got a few distinctions. You know, academic record ain't not distinction. Imagine I come back and distinction. Red flag. Academic record yakho na distinction uyenzani? I'm kidding, guys. School is hard. I'm not judging anyone who doesn't have a distinction, but I'm gonna be so proud of anyone who's passing through university, because it's actually like so hard. Like, you know, it sounds easy, but my nigga, it ain't easy, man. And like, nobody really prepares you for the hecticness of, you know, uni. I feel like this year I experienced the real uni, man. I experienced the real thing, man. So yeah, those are my modules and how I did. I failed 2 tests and then recovered. Obviously, we always recover and conquer. Guys, that is the end of the video. I think I spoke about everything that I needed to tell you, like my modules, the things I failed, like what I learned from those failures, how I picked myself up. Guys, prayer. I remember there was one time before moving food, we pray against all silly mistakes, because one thing about maths, I'm a silly mistake. What's in negative can be positive. We excel. because in econometrics we use Excel to calculate the things. So one mistake, so I used to pray against so many things, and you know, but anyways, so I could turn down on Tomazan. And that was my semester 1. I passed, I conquered, and we are in semester 2. We are gonna do the same thing. We're gonna pass and conquer. We're gonna graduate, and yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. So toodles, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching my video. So yeah, bye.